Hey everybody, this is Sir Wyatt, and I have a special video for you guys today. I have acquired something that I've been looking for a very, very long time, um, about 2 years to be exact. That might be long to some of you, maybe not, but for me it has. So I have, as you can see, acquired a plank plush, and these things are extremely rare. And for those of you who do not know, Plank is a character from the uh, cartoon Ed, Edd and Eddy, and it was on back in the early 2000s, the mid to late 2000s, and finally ended with Ed and Eddy's Big Picture Show. But yes, so this thing is super rare. I mean, incredibly rare, and unfortunately, I don't know a lot about this thing. I don't know how many were made. I don't know if it was originally sold online. I don't know if only Cartoon Network employees could get a hold of this thing. I don't know. And I apologize for that. But I did my research and I couldn't find anything about these online. I couldn't find any. There are barely any listings or information. There's original packaging. I've researched some pictures and I've looked up, barcode information and touch tag information. But we'll get to that here in a minute. Long story short, these are very rare and there's not much known about them. So anyway, about the plush itself. So the material is very soft. It's like polyester fiber, I believe, and the details on this thing are pretty impressive. I gotta say, for a plush toy. So you can see the embroidery is very detailed, it's stitched very well. The mouth, the eyes, I mean, all the lines. It doesn't feel like cheaply made or anything, and all the details on Plank here are very accurate to the TV show, straight down to the lines. I've looked up just random pictures of Plank, and the accuracy is pretty close. I mean, it's almost exact. So they did an extremely good job on getting everything right. So thumbs up to Danny Antonucci, the creator of Ed, Edd and Eddy. So yeah, so the sides are brown to emphasize that it's a piece of wood. Plank's obviously a piece of wood for those of you who watch the show. And the back, there's nothing. There's no embroidery, no details or anything, which is kind of unfortunate. I guess they focused more on the front than they did the back. But of course, Plank's face is very recognizable for those who've seen the show. Now, about that tush tag, mine does not have one. You can see right here, if you look really close, there used to be one. There's remains of one right there. Anyway, I guess the original owner cut it off, and some people like their items with the tush tag, some people don't. But in this case, I would have liked to have had it on there, because then, I would know more, or hopefully have known more about it. But anyway, it's a really rare plush. I got it for a few $100 on eBay, and like I said, I've been looking out for it for a while. And I actually used to be one of those people who would go on YouTube and go on Google and look for listings of this thing and videos and reviews and stuff, and I couldn't hardly find any, so I decided to make my own review. And for those of you watching, no, this thing is not for sale. I'm sorry to say. I used to be one of those people who would go through there and comment on people's YouTube videos and say, hey, is that for sale? And they'd say no, and I would say, oh, okay, well, why not? And they'd say, well, I bought them for a high price and everything, and now I understand why. I completely understand where those people were coming from. But yeah, it's really nice. And anyway, I don't want to make this video too long, so I apologize, everybody watching. It's very soft, very plush material. I think these things were actually made in 2005 or 2004 and 5, so it's about 15 years old. But for being that old, it's in pretty good shape. So if you do ever come across one of these on eBay or an auction listing site, make sure that you really inspect those pictures, because and you know, look for details and on the listing, and make sure it comes from a smoke and pet-free home to kind of ensure the quality is still, you know, intact on the plush. But anyway, 17-inch tall, very soft, very cool, very accurate looking plank, and I really enjoy it. It's really cool. I'm a big fan of the show, and dang it, I really wish we had that touch tag, but I guess we'll have to do without it. So anyway, that's been Plank, and thanks for watching.